But remember this, the same way you give it, you have to be able to take it. Remember this.
He said to you at the press conference, in boxing, not only do you have to be able to give it, you have to be able to take it.
I'll stomp my foot. I'll stomp my foot right in the center of that ring. I won't go nowhere other than the center of that ring. So let's go. Let's see who can take it. He's over there twiddling his thumbs, twitching away. I see a man afraid.
Do you believe in your heart that he'll be able to take it?
It won't go the distance. Mark my word.
Conor, are you sticking with that prediction? Are you going to dismantle Floyd Mayweather now that it's a reality?
Yeah. There will be no dancing in there, Conan. I'm going to go straight forward and put him away. Inside 4 rounds.
He coming for me. He gonna come gunning for me early, fast. And me and my dad already talked about it. And I can tell the world the game plan. We ain't going backwards. We're not worried.
Of course, but I am not those people. I am a different animal. I'm coming with a different skill set, a different approach, a different mindset than anyone in the boxing game has ever seen. It's not going to end well for Floyd. And it's not going to end well for all the people who are doubting me and so convinced that this is what it is. And I am just looking forward to post-fight educating the entire world once again what true martial arts is.
Is that where you are? Are you prepared for that? Not to be touched?
This can't be a defensive fight.
Excuse me?
I gotta go down. I gotta go down.
Are you saying that you're going to go to Conor McGregor?
I gotta go down.
You're not going to back up. You're going to go to him.
I have to go to him.
Why?
I gotta do what I gotta do.
He's saying he's going to come towards me. I'm saying I'm going to come towards him. We're going to find out pretty early who's telling the truth. So we'll see who takes a back step first. I'm excited for the contest. I will go forward for him and put him away.
You didn't have to go to other fighters in order to beat them. Why do you feel the need to do that in this fight?
Because I owe the public for the Pacquiao fight. Since they wasn't pleased with the Pacquiao fight, they're gonna be pleased with this fight right here.
I'm going to knock him out bad. I mean, he's too small. I know he's fast. I know he's got good reflexes. I know he's experienced. I don't care. I hit you, you fall, and that's it. He will be unconscious inside 2 rounds. Really 1 round. Only for the 10-second count, I will give him maybe surviving into the second.
Do you believe he can hit you?
It's gonna be a different fight, so he may be able to land something because I'm coming straight ahead. I told you. So I'm not really worried.
I've done multiple 12-round fights in the gym in the lead up to this. We are more than ready. Floyd is praying for me to fatigue in there, but I will not fatigue. I will continue to press forward, and I will break him. At 40 years of age, he will not sustain my pace.
Oh yeah, I'm old, but the longer we wait, the sharper and sharper I'm getting.
And I will go forward, and I will put the pressure on him and break this old man. Trust me on that. We are more than ready. However, 8-ounce gloves, he made a big error in my opinion. I don't see him lasting 2 rounds. I feel I will have the decision to end it inside 1.
And what does that do for you and your legacy?
I don't think this was gonna go 12. Either, I mean, in this, it's kill or be killed. And I mean that from the bottom of my heart. It's kill or be killed, and I mean it. And I look you guys, you can look at me in my eyes, I really mean it. Either he gonna get me or I'm gonna get him.
Floyd, trust me, this whole boxing world don't know what they're gonna see when I roll in here. I'm unpredictable. Nobody knows what they're in for. Everybody's writing me off. Everyone has this little, but they're gonna be in shock. And when it's all said and done, you know what? I'm gonna feel a little bit sad because you should have all kept your mouth shut. You should have left me over on that other game that I'm from, that more ruthless game where we bounce heads off the canvas and drill them into the floor. You should have left me where I was because this man is not on my level. He's not even a quarter of the man I am. So we're going to see, and and you're all going to eat your words in there.
Trash talking doesn't win fights. Remember, it's obvious I'm the best at trash talking because everything that I said with my mouth, I went out there and backed it up with my skills and my hands.
I'm working hard, I'm scheduling bouts with opponents, and I'm telling them what I'm going to do to them and how I'm going to do it, and then I'm going and doing it. And then the train just kind of rolls with it, and it picks up steam as the predictions keep coming true, and the world, like, I don't know how many times I've shocked the world right now, and I'm going to shock it once again on August 26th. So it's just simply me doing what I'm doing. Scheduling bouts, telling them exactly how I'm going to do it, in what round, and then it happens, and then wow, 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 shock, shock, shock.
One thing that I can do, I can fight. I can give it and I can take it. But for me to be 49-0, it's obvious I'm not receiving it, I'm giving it.
I'm going to outbox this man at his own game. That's how skilled and how much of a different level I am to him. I will have dominated the UFC and I will dominate boxing also. It has never before been done, so that's where I'm going, down in the history books.
They don't believe you're going to go forward.
Okay, we'll see.
Why would you go forward in this last fight? That's typically...
We'll see. We'll see. At the end of the day, you will see the results. This fight won't go the distance. Remember that. No matter what his coach say, his coach can't fight for him. When it comes down to it, it comes down to the two fighters.
But when it's done, it will be like, there will be ready-made excuses. It will be, it was this reason. We knew that. I knew that was going to happen. But he's 150 pounds. I'm going to be 170 plus on the night. I don't know what else to say. It's over before it even begins. Trust me on that.
You had 6 more pounds that you could have taken, but you elected not to. Why come in at this weight?
Because
particularly when you know he's going to be 170 tomorrow night.
weight doesn't win fights. Fighting wins fights.
Your predictions throughout this, what is it?
Knockout, 4th round.
Excellent. Best of luck to you.
But one thing is I'm going to stick to what I said I'm going to do. I'm coming forward, for sure. I told everybody I was going to go forward. I could have sat back, took my time, and just boxed, you know, the same way that I did in a lot of other fights. But I wanted to give the fans an exciting fight. I told you guys McGregor would land shots because I would come straight ahead.
I think I smoked him in the early rounds. I thought I was pretty handily whooping him in the early rounds. And then he changed his style. He put his hands up and came down low, put his forehead on the chest, and started getting to work. And I wasn't prepared for it. I didn't anticipate that.
Well, no, that was our game plan. Our game plan was to go straight ahead. I told you guys in numerous interviews that I would go straight ahead. I wouldn't back up, and that's what I did.
He's composed. He's not that fast, he's not that powerful, but boy is he composed in there. So he was making me throw and he was patient with his shots.
I kept my composure. I told you guys that I would go straight ahead. I told you guys that I would take a little bit, I would take some shots because I would come straight ahead. And I know that I just wanted to go out with a bang, get the fans what they wanted to see. The fans wanted to see blood, sweat, and tears. I didn't want to get the fans a boring fight.
I thought his composure was very impressive. I think his speed or his power, I thought the early rounds were mine handy.
You know, he come out, he shoot a heavy low in the beginning, and then he starts to fade. So what I did, I said I'm gonna go straight ahead, let him shoot all his heavy shots, and then down the stretch, I'll take control.
Of course, it was a 12-rounder. I'm not used to it, so I had to. That was what the focus of the camp was. They adjust to 12 3-minute rounds.
He landed 111 non-threatening punches. They didn't do a thing to Floyd Mayweather, and Floyd Mayweather was 25 pounds lighter than him. And like, well, he landed a couple of punches. If you're getting paid $100 million, you better land some punches. And if you're getting paid $100 million, you better be ready to go 12 rounds. He wasn't ready to go 12 rounds. Okay.
But his speed, his power, his skill was okay. I wasn't. Is this the best boxer ever?
You're supposed to be humble in victory and even more humble in defeat. You lost. You said you were going to do all these things. None of them happened.
You said he was going to knock out Mayweather, knock him unconscious.
It didn't happen.
3 times he changed his plan, and then he got it. So, again, respect, I wish him well.
And you know what I loved? That Floyd Mayweather, 25 pounds lighter than him, changed his whole style up. He walked through Conor McGregor, the so-called tough guy, walked through him. And who was the guy clinching? The so-called tough guy that was going to ragdoll him, and he was saying all these crazy things. He was walking through him. He changed his style at his 50th fight because there was no threat.
I signed up to fight under the Marquess of Queensberry rules, and he beat me under the Marquess of Queensberry rules. All respect to him.
And remember, Skip, when they went to the 8-ounce gloves, I told you, Floyd sprung that trap on him. You thought Floyd wanted 10-ounce gloves. He wanted those 8 ounces all along, Skip, because he knew he could touch him. And I don't want that extra padding when I'm hitting you side your dome.
Floyd fights so desperately because he had no choice but to fight desperately, and I loved it because he showed me a lot. He showed me heart, he showed me guts, he showed me chin, he showed me a strategic change in mid-fight that I did not see coming, but he had to change. He had to just lower his head and bull into Conor McGregor's chest.
I think we gave the fans what they wanted to see. I told them that I owe them for the Pacquiao fight. I must come straight ahead and give the fans a show, and I think that's what I gave them.
Kind of ironic and fitting that to break Marciano's record, Floyd has to behave like Marciano.
It was a good fight. I'm glad that the people were pleased. You know, they got what they want. They seen Floyd do something they ain't seen him do in a long time. Go for it.
Floyd did what he said he was going to do. He walked in there and he worked, and it was a great fight.
Floyd Mayweather said 100% it would not go the distance. He delivered on his promise, and he is now saying that this was his swan song.